Grand risings, everybody. Grand blessings. I hope that everyone is having a happy Monday. It is the day after Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers who may end up watching this video. I am at my favorite little spot, getting ready to treat myself. I worked out this morning, but I'm going to treat myself this morning. But I wanted to get on. I was from my workout this morning, I was listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza, so that was my workout music. My body was like, no, listen to something that will inspire you and help to shift your mindset. And so I was listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he was talking about a lot of things and how the body holds memory and how we get stuck. Of course, all the things that the people in the esoteric soul group, what we always talk about. And but I started thinking about agreements. So thank you to for all of those who are reading the book, The Four Agreements, by Arthur Ruiz, and thank you for being a part of the book discussion. And as a matter of fact, the book discussion on Saturday was like so amazing. Oh my God, it was so amazing. But agreements and all the things that we're in agreement with, and even how we think, even when it comes down to, we can pray about something and then it happens, and then we're like, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. And it's like, why do we stay in this very immature process about God? When we look back over our lives and we see that God has done it, and we ask for something, or we pray for something, or we make an intention, why is it like shock? Like, you've been doing this for like 30 years. You've been on this for like 50 years, and we don't ever know we're not always sure of how it's going to happen. But if I say a prayer, or if I make the intention and it happens, that should just give me more reassurance that God is hearing me, or that I can speak something or ask for something and it happens. And I think sometimes the agreements that we're in our belief system, like, really keeps us in this very immature state of thinking or believing. I'm really trying to move to this space that if I set an intention, or if I ask for something, or if I pray for something, I'm not in shock when it happens. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Thank you. It should really just kind of be that simple. And we are in this very sophomoric way that we process and think about things and think about God. And I know if I was God, I would be like, well, how many times I have to do something for you to believe, right? Like you're 50. Like, how many times do I have to do something? But I get it, because we're in agreement with unbelief. We're really in agreement with unbelief. Really in agreement with unbelief. And until we start to really see ourselves and understand the boldness and the vibration of our words and the vibration of our thought process, we will stay in agreements that are not conducive for us to evolve, that are not conducive for us to grow. And there was a lot going on this weekend in my life, me being able to observe like a whole lot of stuff, and having to look at myself and just say, wow, like, what are you still in agreement with? Like, what are you still agreeing with that you really shouldn't be at this stage of your life? And I'm in this space where I really want to be around people who are really trying to grow and evolve in their thinking and in their demonstration and in their their thought process and in their belief system, and that's not regurgitating antiquated verbiage that that no longer serves us. Like I just don't want to be in agreement like with things that are going to hinder me, that's going to stop me from being the best version of myself. And I had a lot of moments this weekend to process some things and also be grateful, grateful for my growth, grateful for my tenacity or my willingness to come out from among them again, and really start to move in this space where I'm learning to be very clear about who I am, and that my existence doesn't have anything to do with my outside, and that this path is making the little girl in me grow up, if that makes sense, and that I can speak clearly about where I am, and if my connection to an individual is coming to an end, that I can kindly say thank you for sharing space and time with me. And I appreciate everything that I've learned from you and that you've taught me. And release that in love and light. And not do it from a malicious place, not do it from, a place of throw the baby out with the bathwater. No, but be kind to the situation and understand that we are our greatest adversary. We betray ourselves when we do not walk in our authenticity and truly evolve and loving ourselves in a way that does not have anything to do with anybody else. But I am looking at the agreements that I have in my life, and I am making a decision, and I'm becoming aware of what really no longer serves me, and to be a part of people who want that same thing for themselves, and really move in this space, in this vibration of I am clear, I am lucid about how I want to move forward and what I want my future to look like. And unfortunately or fortunately, it's not with agreements that has hindered me. It's not with agreements that has allowed me to not see myself clearly. And I hope all of this is making sense, because it's 1,000 thoughts going through my head, and me trying to grab the ones that I think is essential to this conversation. But I just really wanted to share my thoughts about that, agreements, and just say you have to really move in a space where information and people that are stuck, that they have the right to be stuck. That information has the right to exist, but I have the right to not live around it, and I have the right to not be stuck. So I'm waiting on my food. I'm gonna drink my ginger, lemon, and apple juice, freshly squeezed, and I'll talk to y'all later. Love you much. Bye.